Hey guys, this is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, and just so you guys aren't worried that I'm leaving my roots, Stratomatic Baseball. That's right, we've got a low-key matchup for this evening. We've got the 1979 set. We're playing some advanced Stratomatic, and we have the Minnesota Twins visiting the Texas Rangers. So let's go with our starting lineups and play some baseballs. Yes. All right, here we go. So our starting lineups for the visiting. I got the wrong team down there. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. That's all right. I was just spacing it out. Okay. So for the visiting Minnesota Twins, batting first, leading off is going to be second baseman Rob Wilfong. Kenny Landreau, center fielder, will be batting second. Glenn Adams batting third. He'll be out in left. And Bombo Rivera, cleanup, will be the right fielder. Batting fifth, third baseman John Castino. Batting sixth, catcher Butch Weiniger. Batting seventh, designated hitter for tonight's contest for the Twins, Mike Cubbage. Ron Jackson, first baseman, is batting eighth. And batting ninth will be shortstop Roy Smalley. And they will be facing Ferguson Jenkins starting for the Rangers. And here we go with the Rangers starting lineup. Batting first will be second baseman Bump Wills. Batting second, right fielder Billy Sample. Mickey Rivers batting third. He'll be in straightaway center. Batting fourth and cleanup is going to be third bagger, hot corner man Buddy Bell. Al Oliver out in left field. He'll bat in fifth. Richie Zisk is the Rangers' designated hitter. He's in sixth. Batting seventh, first baseman Pat Putnam. Jim Sundberg, perhaps the best catcher in this 1979 set. He will be batting eighth and batting ninth, bottom of the order, shortstop Nelson Norman. And they will be facing off against Jeff Zahn. So let us go ahead. I think we'll put this right here, because you can't see it there, not in the way. Fergie Jenkins is set. Here we go. Ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Play ball! Alrighty, top of the first, and the Twins are at the plate. Rob Wilfong leading off. Jenkins with the pitch. That's going to be a 3-4. Off the right-handed pitcher. Hard ground ball hit the first, fielded cleanly there by Pat Putnam. Gets it to Bump Wills covering. That's going to be out number one. Well, that a 3-4, nice and easy. Kenny Landreau, center fielder. And all the way up there, we can't see it. That's fine. Alrighty, that's going to be a 2-9 off the righty. And that's a base hit into center field for Landreau. So the Twins have a base runner. Landreau, no threat to steal. They're still going to hold him, though. He's a 115. So he's held on first. One out. That's a 4-9 left-handed batter. He's got normal strength against the righties. It's low on the split, though. So that's going to be a fly ball into right field. And that's going to be caught out there by Billy Sample. Kenny Landreau retreats back to first. That's two away. Bombo Rivera to the plate. Clean up. Playing right field for the Twins. Jenkins with a pitch. Would like to get out of the inning. That's a 1-3 versus the righty. Hard ground ball hit the third. Fielded by Buddy Bell. Fires it over to Pat Putnam. Frozen rope throw for out number 3. And no runs plated by the Twins. We go to the bottom of the first. You come here. And his name popped into my head today, and this is why we're doing the Twins. And the Rangers were a good enough opponent to make it even. Jeff Zahn's name popped into my head. Why? I don't know. But I decided I was going to do that. So here we go. Bottom of the first. We are playing at Arlington Stadium. In 79, manager Pat Corrales got his Rangers to 83 and 79, third place in the AL West, just a game ahead of Gene Mock's Minnesota Twins at 82 and 80. So very close, these two teams. Bottom of the first, Bump Wills leading off. Pitch from Zahn, 3-12 versus the lefty. Pops it up behind the home plate. Weiniger on his horse, takes a few steps close to the wall, a couple of steps back in towards home plate and makes the catch. That's out number 1. Billy Sample comes up to the plate. He is set to go. The righty on the left side of the plate. Zahn delivers to Weiniger. 5-7 versus the righty. It'll be a hard liner hit down the first base line. Jackson's glove is there. Makes the catch, snags it for out number 2. Brings us to Mickey Rivers. Alrighty, and that is going to be a 3-9 versus the lefty. Hard liner up the middle, diving catch, saved by Roy Smalley for out number 3. So no runs plated for the Rangers. We go to the top of the second inning. Fergie Jenkins is coming out. He's getting his warm-up pitches with Jim Sundberg, his catcher of the evening. Catcher of most evenings. Alrighty. Get on there, Fergie. John Castino will be leading off. He is 5th in the order. Weiniger and Covage to follow. Fergie is set. Jenkins rocks and fires. And that's a 1-9 versus the righty. And that's a strikeout for Jenkins. Castino is caught swinging at the knee cheese. Butch Weiniger now. Here we go. Jenkins is set. Here's the pitch. 4-6 switchy, so he's versus a left-handed batter, and Jenkins issues the free pass. So Weiniger is on first. No threat to steal he. He will not be held. 110 base runner. Mike Covage, DH. Looking to move him around. 6-7 versus a left-handed batter, and low on the split. That's going to be a hard liner up the middle. Weiniger is off. Caught there by Nelson Norman diving. Weiniger able to get back to first. No play there. That's going to be out number 2. Ron Jackson, first baseman, comes to the plate. Trying to get a run around the infield. Here's the pitch from Ferguson. Jenkins, 3-9. And that's going to be a single into right. Weiniger not held as a 113. They're going to wave him around to third, and he is going to be in safely. So men at the corners with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Roy Smalley. Not much to do about nothing versus righties. But he is in there. Bottom of the order, Jenkins, 2 outs. Top of the second, 5-8 versus the switch-hitting left-hander. 5-8, fly ball to right field. This one is back, being chased by Billy Sample over near the foul line. Makes the catch. Out number 3, runner on third. Twins cannot capitalize. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Better if I put him there. Get him up easier. There we go. Alrighty. Jeff Zahn is set. Here we go. And Buddy Bell will be leading this inning off, batting 4th. Al Oliver and Richie Zisk to follow. Here we go. Jeff Zahn is set. The windup. The pitch. 6-6 against the right-handed Buddy Bell. That's going to be a fly ball to left field. Glenn Adams cruises in underneath it, makes the catch, flips it into Buddy Bell. So that is Al Oliver makes the catch, flips it into Norman. No, we never call the wrong defensive players, or do we? Alrighty. Bottom of the second. Let's do it. Yeah, it was Adams to Smalley. What am I? Dear Lord. Okay, because Oliver's at the plate now, so I was right. Ignore the moron behind this camera right here. Hi. This is the Chris cam. This is the game cam. Here we go. 1 out. Bottom of the second, Al Oliver at the plate. Zahn with the pitch. That's going to be a 4-5 versus a left-handed batter, and that's going to be a hard ground ball hit to shortstop. Smalley is going to be there. He is a 334. with a 4, and that's going to squeeze through for a single, so Oliver is on with a base hit. And I've got my advanced fielding chart right there, just conveniently off camera, so I can see it. Richie Zisk, runner on first, bottom of the second. Jeff Zahn is set. Here comes the pitch. 5-4 versus the right-handed batter is going to be a fly ball to center field. This one is going to test Kenny Landreau. He's a 2 with a 7. Center field. 17, and he gets underneath that one, makes the easy catch. Oliver retreats back to first. That's going to be 2 away. Brings us to Pat Putnam, the first baseman. Zahn with the pitch. 2-9, the lefty. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Landreau gets underneath this one, camps out, smacks his mitt, lets gravity do the rest. Scoreless after 2. Twins and Rangers. We go to the top of the third. Doinky, doinky, I do. I love you, and you, and you. Alrighty. Fergie Jenkins is set, taking his warm-up pitches with Jim Sundberg. We are back to the top of the order for the Twins, so he will face Rob Wilfong, Kenny Landreau, and Glenn Adams. Jenkins is set. Comes the pitch. That's going to be a 2-9 versus the right-handed pitcher. A hard grounder hit to first right at Putnam. Putnam is able to get to the bag a couple of steps ahead of Wilfong for out number 1. Alrighty, here we go. Kenny Landreau is set. Takes his warm-up swings. Jenkins shakes off the first sign. Takes the second one from Sundberg. Here's the pitch. 3-8, and that's high on the split, and that is a base hit into center field for Kenny Landreau, his second consecutive base hit of the game, so he is on. He is a C-stealer. They're going to hold him, though. He's a 115 runner, 1 out. Glenn Adams is set. Here comes the pitch. 4-6, left-handed batter, and Adams works the count, takes the 3-1 in the dirt. Ball 4. Bombo Rivera is now ready to go. Runners are first and second, 1 out. Fergie Jenkins in a little bit of hot water here in the third. 3-3, right-handed pitcher. That's going to be a hard ground ball hit to short. Nelson Norman wheels around, fires at the Wills. Wills across his body to Putnam to first to get Rivera by a step, and that's a 6-4-3 double play to get the Twins out of the third. Rangers out of the third. 6-4-3 for those of you scoring at home, and if you're not scoring at home, you should be. That's right, you. Yeah, now I can give it to you twice. Alrighty, here we go. Bottom of the third coming up. Yes, I am playing an American League game because Jeff Zahn was in the American League, and for whatever reason I wanted to have Jeff Zahn, so I'm doing designated hitter crap. But that's okay, because some of you guys like the DH, so I'm going to throw you a frickin' bone every once in a while. Bottom of the third, Jim Sundberg leading off, Nelson Norman and Bump Wills to follow. Zahn is set. Here's the pitch, 6-8, right-handed batter. That's going to be a single into center for Sundberg. Rangers have some business with nobody out here. Bottom of the third. Nelson Norman is set next. He's going to lay down that beautiful bunt. That's a 7. He is an A bunter. And he goes down to first base line. Fielded there by Ron Jackson. Gets it to Wilfong covering and did it perfectly. Sundberg makes it to second. So we have a runner in scoring position for the Rangers. With 1 out, bottom of the third inning, Bump Wills to the plate. A bunter, but I think he's going to go. He's got a good batting average. Don't want to squander that. He's batting right-handed. 5-10, pops it up in the center of the infield. Rob Wilfong waves off Roy Smalley. Makes the catch. That is out number 2, and I'm going to call Roy Smiley at some point. My mouth is wanting to do that. Billy Sample, runner on second, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Rangers a chance to score. 2-9 versus the lefty. Hard ground ball hit to short. Smalley drops it, gets it, fires it over to Jackson to beat Sample there by a step, and the Rangers do not score a run. Scoreless after 3. We go to the top of the 4th. This in-between innings is brought to you by Stratomatic.com. That's right, the maker of this and other fine games. If you would like to know more about them, check them out at www.strat-o-matic.com. Baseball, football, basketball, hockey. They have tabletop, board, cards and dice. They have computer. They have some online apps. They have online 365 baseball and football. A lot of stuff. Check them out. Really great product. Fantastic game. Stratomatic. www.stratomatic.com. Top of the 4th inning, John Castino. And Weiniger and Cubbage facing Jenkins. Here comes the pitch. 5-4. That's going to be a hard ground ball. Hit to third. That'll be Buddy Bell, who is a 117. Hits the third, rolls low, grabs that, fires it on over to Pat Putnam for out number 1. 1 away here in the top of the 4th. Scoreless ball game at Arlington Stadium between the 1979 Texas Rangers hosting the 79 Twins. Butch Weiniger is set 6th in the order. Jenkins with a pitch, 5-10, right-handed, switch-hitting left-handed batter. That's going to be a hard ground ball hit to short. That is going to be Nelson Norman. He has a 334. And 12 is going to go to the bottom, so that's a 9. 34, 9, he gets to it, picks it up. A little slow getting it out of his glove, but he does get over to Putnam to retire Weiniger, so that's out number 2. Mike Cubbage, designated hitter. Fergie Jenkins is set. Here comes the windup. The pitch, 3-7, puts you up there a little against a right-handed pitcher, and high on the split. That's a cocked die right there because the felt folds up on this thing. Roll that one more time. 10. High on the split, so that is going to be a single into center field for Cubbage. Extends the inning with a 2-out base hit. Ron Jackson to the plate. Oh, look. They paused the game for a moment. A little flock of birds is flying around in left field. Looks like martins. They're murmurating. They're over the bullpen and on over the stands they go, and they go back to play. Ron Jackson is set. 8th in the order. He singled his last time up in the 2nd inning. Jenkins wants to get out of the 4th. 6-6. Right-handed batter. Hard ground ball hit to second base. That's going to be Bump Wills. He is a 4-23. Rolls high. That's going to get through for a single. 1 star. Cubbage will advance to second, so Jenkins has 2 base runners with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Twins looking to score a run. Roy Smalley comes up to the plate. Jenkins with the delivery. 4-9. Switch hitter batting left. That's going to be normal power, and that just misses a split of 1-8. Fly ball to right field. Billy Sample is out there going to make that catch to end the inning. Scoreless after 3.5. We go to the bottom of the 4th. I'm going to take that fold out of play, so that way we don't have to worry about that. And all we have to do is roll dice. Okay. Alrighty, we go into the bottom of the 4th inning here. Top of the 5th, the Twins will go back to the top of their order. However, the Rangers are batting the heart of their order, 3-4-5. Mickey Rivers, Buddy Bell, Al Oliver, and Jeff Zahn is coming in to face them. Rivers leading off. Line to short his last time up to end the 1st inning. Zahn is set. Here comes the pitch. Just looks darker all of a sudden. Why? I don't know. Change the light a little. Okay, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Left-handed pitcher, 2-8. Pops it up in the center of the infield. Rob Wilfong gets underneath it. Makes easy work of the routine pop-up. That's 1 away. We go to Buddy Bell, 3rd baseman. Flew to left his last time up. Jeff Zahn with a pitch. 4-2 against a righty. Hard ground ball hits a shortstop. That's going to be Roy Smalley. He has a 230. And that is going to be good enough for him to get that ball over to Ron Jackson for out number 2. Al Oliver, 2 outs. Jeff Zahn pitching a pretty good game. He's allowed 2 base runners so far. Oliver singled his last time up. 6-11 versus the lefty. Hard ground ball back to the box. Zahn is a 217. 20. He is able to get that ball. Fires it over to Jackson. Couple of steps ahead of Oliver for out number 3. Scoreless after 4. Twins and Rangers. We go to the top of the 5th here at Arlington Stadium. Alrighty, Fergie Jenkins comes out, takes a few warm-up throws with his catcher Jim Sundberg. Doing that so that way hopefully I can keep track of the defensive right there, you know. It won't work, but why not give it a shot? Rob Wilfong leading off top of the order. Landreau and Glenn Adams to follow. Jenkins is set. Here's the pitch. That's a 4-6 left-handed batter, and Jenkins issues the free pass. So nobody out. Wilfong on with a little bit of speed. Jenkins' 8th base runner he's given up in 4 complete innings of work. Wilfong, Sundberg has a -4 arm. So Wilfong at a B will be 115. If he's held, 14, 110. So they are going to hold him, and he is not going to run. That's going to bring Kenny Landreau to the plate. Comes the pitch from Jenkins. 4-5 versus the lefty. Hard ground ball hit too short. That's going to be Nelson Norman. 334. 7, and he gets behind that. He is able to get a play to second base to bump Wills to retire Wilfong. No chance to go to first. So 6-4. Landreau reaches first his 3rd time. This one by way of fielder's choice. 1 runner on, 1 out. Top of the 5th. Scoreless ball game here at Arlington. Glenn Adams is set. Jenkins with the pitch. That's going to be a 4-11. Left-handed batter, fly ball to left field. And that's going to be Al Oliver out there. He is a 210. Left field 2-7. Gets underneath it. Makes the catch. Just to make sure. Yep, runners hold. I knew that, but I wanted to make sure. Oliver with the play. That's out number 2. Landreau still at first base. Cheering for Bombo Rivera like nobody's business. Here we go. That's a 4-8 right-handed batter, and that's going to be high on that split. And Rivera hits this one into the corner in left field, being chased by Oliver. Bounces out, goes into the field. Landreau is rounding third. He is going to score. Here comes Rivera, slides in underneath the play. And that is going to be a run across for the Twins. RBI triple by Bombo Rivera here on the top of the 5th. Oh, wait a minute. Come here. What are you doing? Right there. Doink. Now it's Twins. Sorry about that. And your score is 1-0 Minnesota. As you can see when I put my body there. Yeah. That's all right. 1-0 is your score. 2 outs. Runner on third. And Gene Mauch, he's on his feet. Jenkins, he's leaving him in. Castino at the plate. 4-5. Right-handed batter. Hard ground ball hit to Norman. At short, 334, 320. That's going to be played well. He scoops that up, gets it over to Pat Putnam. Out number 3, and the Rangers get out of the inning, but not before the Twins draw first blood. 1-0. After 4.5 innings, this game is in the books. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Twinkies have the lead. The Star Boys are down a run. 1-0 is your score. Richie Zisk, designated hitter, will be the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 5th against Jeff Zahn. 6, 7, 8, Putnam and Sundberg to follow. So here we go. All right, Jeffrey Zahn is set. The pitch to Zisk, 1-6, and that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Glenn Adams is underneath it, easily makes the catch for out number 1. Pat Putnam, first baseman, standing on the right side of home plate, digs in. Here's the pitch from Zahn, 3-9, and that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Rips this one down the line on his horse. Bombo Rivera is there, makes the catch. 2 away brings us Jim Sundberg, 8th in the order for the Rangers. Twins up 1-0, bottom of the 5th. 6-3 is your pitch, right-handed batter. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. Rivera zeroing in on it. He is a 4-5. Right field 12. That's going to go down to 5. 5 is going to be a 2-base error. It gets by him. And Sundberg, trucking for all he can, makes it to second base. Error by Bombo Rivera. Bafo Rivera. Bad Rivera. Alrighty, runner on second. It wouldn't be an earned run, but it would tie the game just the same if Nelson Norman can work something here. Zahn looking to get out of the 5th. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 6-3 against a switch-hitting righty. Fly ball to right field. This one hit to Rivera again. 4-20. That's low. He gets underneath that one. Smacks his mitt and makes the catch. So he redeems himself. An error amongst 2 putouts. 1-0 Twins will go to the top of the 6th inning. And 27, not too bad for the time. Fergie Jenkins on the hill, Largent in charge for the Texas Rangers. Butch Weiniger will be leading off, 6th in the order, the catcher. DH Mike Cubbage and first baseman Ron Jackson to follow. Jenkins gets his warms up with Sundberg. Jim throws down to Wilfong, flips it to Smalley, on to Castino, back into Zahn. Weiniger steps up, and here's the pitch, 4-2, and against a switch-hitting lefty. That's going to be a strikeout for Jenkins, his 2nd of the evening. It's 1 away. Mike Cubbage comes up now. He's 1 for 2, singled his last time up back in the 4th. Jenkins is set. Here comes the pitch, 1-6, right-handed pitcher, and issues another walk. His 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th of the evening. 2 Ks and 4 walks for Jenkins. All right, 2 singles in a row for Ron Jackson. Let's see if he can make it 3 and extend the Twins' lead. Here we go. The pitch from Jenkins, looking to get out of the inning. 4-7 versus a righty. Another strikeout for Jenkins, coming alive here in the middle innings. 2 away. He's finding a little bit of extra pep for his pepper ball. Smalley set, flown out to right twice, 0 for 2. 4-4 is the pitch, hitting left-handed switchy, and that's going to be a hard ground ball hit to second base. Bump Wills. We're going to have to check his ratings. He is a 423. 4-6, and that is going to get through for a single. Cubbage will advance to second and no further. However, extends the inning and gets a runner in scoring position for leadoff batter Rob Wilfong, second baseman. Gene Mock is cheering on his guys. Pat Corrales is looking on with some concern. This could open things up, but he decides to go with Jenkins. Fergie is set, 5-7. The pitch to Wilfong versus the lefty. He finds his gas here in the 6th inning. 3 strikeouts amongst a walk and a single. Gets the job done, though, and gets the Rangers back to the plate. We go to the bottom of the inning. 1-0 your score, as you can see when I move like that. 1-0. Alrighty, Jeff Zahn comes out. He will begin to pitch the 6th inning anyhow. He'll face the top of the Rangers order. Bump Wills, Billy Sample, Mickey Rivers. Zahn is set. Here comes the windup. The pitch, 3-10. Left-handed pitcher, and that's going to be a single in the center for Bump Wills. His first base hit of the game. Third one issued by Jeff Zahn. Billy Sample comes up. He's 0 for 2. He's lined to first and grounded to short. Runner on first and Bump Wills. They're going to hold him. Weiniger's arm is a -2. He is an A. So that drops him to 14. Catcher's arm to 12. And then base running. He's an A, so that's 10. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, he's gonna hold Pat at first. Wills is gonna take the lead. Doesn't look like he's gonna jump. Sample comes in. Here's the pitch from Zahn, 2-12, and that is a fly ball to left field. That one is back. Underneath it is Glenn Adams and makes the catch. I'm ignoring injuries for single one-off games. Says plus injury. However, that is 2 outs. And 1 out, sorry. Mickey Rivers comes to the plate. Hold is on for Wills again. Rivers is set. That is a 5-8 versus the lefty. Fly ball to center field. Easy play out there for Kenny Landreau. Glides underneath it. Makes the catch in shallow right center and fires the ball on into Wilfong to relay the ball back into the infield. 2 away. Buddy Bell comes up to the plate. Not a huge bunting team. It didn't score a run the last time around with Norman, and Sample probably could have laid one down, but they really wanted to get another run across rather than relying on the bunt. Pitch from Jeff Zahn against a right-handed batting Bell, 4-6. Hard ground ball hit to second base. It's going to be Rob Wilfong. He is a 220. 8 is going to send us down 7, and that's going to be a ground ball fielded by Wilfong. Gets it over to Ron Jackson easily, ignoring Wills, and goes on to get Bell for out number 3. No runs scored. It is 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Making good time. Fergie Jenkins coming into the heart of the order, and Pat Corrales has got some action going up in the Rangers bullpen. So Jenkins may not be long for this game. We'll see how he faces the heart of the Twins order in Kenny Landreau, Glenn Adams, and Bombo Rivera. Jenkins is set. Here comes the windup. The pitch, that's going to be a 1-11, and a hard ground ball hit by Landreau, fielded by Nelson Norman, gets it over to Pat Putnam for out number 1. Corrales sticks with Jenkins. He may be a one-hit wonder here in the 7th. We'll see what happens. Glenn Adams. 1-10. Fly ball hit to right field. This one is deep. Billy Sample headed towards the warning track. This one might be no. Makes the catch just in front of the wall. That is out number 2. And Jenkins is working his way through the 7th here. Bombo Rivera comes up to the plate. Tripled his last time up to drive in the only score of the game. Jenkins with a pitch. 2-7. And that is going to be low on the split. Hard liner hit up the middle. Diving catch by Nelson Norman to get Jenkins out of the inning. And the Rangers by proxy. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Yes. Baseball. Baseball, Ray. Baseball. Al Oliver leading off. Jeff Zahn has had a really good game so far. He's only given up 3 hits, 4 base runners, 1 by way of error. Going to the bottom of the 7th, he's facing 5, 6, 7 in Al Oliver, Richie Zisk, and Pat Putnam. And so far, Gene Mock is making no moves to the bullpen. See how the inning goes. 1-9, lefty heaving it in, and a single up the middle for Al Oliver, his second base hit of the game. All Alrighty, Richie Zisk now comes up. Runner on first. Not going to hold Oliver. It's a 114. Let him go. Richie Zisk, the pitch from Zahn. That is a 211. Pops it up in the center of the infield. Roy Smalley gets underneath it, waves everybody off. Pinches his mitt, makes the catch. That's out number 1. Alrighty, Pat Putnam, here we go. First baseman facing Jeff Zahn. Runner on first and Al Oliver. Oliver takes his lead. Zahn gets the signs from Weiniger. Here comes the pitch. That is a 2-6. And that is popped up in the middle of the infield. And Roy Smalley waves everybody off again. Looks up and makes the catch. That is out number 2. Brings us to Jim Sundberg, the catcher. 2 outs. Runner on. Jeff Zahn. Here comes the pitch. 5-8 versus the right-handed batter. Pops it up on top, and Wilfong is coming in. Smalley calls him off. He's got the catch again. 3 pop-ups to the center of the infield. 3 straight plays by Roy Smalley. And single, then 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the 8th inning as I go knocking everything everywhere. Why would I do such a thing, you might ask? Because I'm mad. We're going to go to the bullpen for the Rangers, I do believe. Yeah, Jenkins has had it. Let's go to the bullpen. Jenkins comes out. We'll save him just in case he's needed. Let's go with Jim Kern. He's a strikeout kind of happening cat, I would say. Doink, doink. So Jenkins went 7 and is on tap to be tagged with the loss. Kern comes in. And he is a 2E38. Should it come up? Jenkins, Kern. Just so that way I can see it. Alrighty, boom, here we go. Top of the 8th, 1-0, Twins. At the plate, 5, 6, 7 from Minnesota, Castino, Weiniger, and Cubbage. Kern is set. He's got his warm-ups done. That was the first pitch to Castino, 5-8, and that's going to be a strikeout for Kern. Second time Castino has struck out in this game. Butch Weiniger comes to the plate, 1 out. He's drawn a walk, struck out, and grounded to short. Kern is set for 7 versus the switchy lefty, and that is a walk issued. Second walk for Weiniger. Twins have been getting on base any way they could. Mike Cubbage, designated hitter, runner on first. He's going to hit and run. That's not good. Batter lines into a double play, fires it up the middle. Huge jump by Weiniger. Wills gets it, fires over to Putnam. Yeah. Trying to make something happen when they really didn't need to. L4-4. That is inning-ending double play. Go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Just trying to spice it up a little. Don't give me any grief. Yeah, I think the Twins are going to go to the bullpen as well. Jeff Zahn has done well enough. Yeah, bring in somebody fresh to start the 8th rather than mess any rhythm they might get going. So let's go ahead and go to the bullpen right now. The Twins are looking at the moment. Let's bring in Pete Redfern. Pete Redfern going to come in and pitch the 8th for the Twinkies. So Zahn went 8? No. Yeah, that's Kern down here. Okay. Zahn went 7, and he is on tap to be tagged for the win. Redfern comes in. And he is a 2E13. should that matter at any point. Redfern is set to go. He'll face Norman. Back to the top of the order. Bump Wills and Billy Sample. Rangers are looking to get some runs in. Here's the pitch to Norman. 2-3. He's a righty. Pops it up on the left side of the infield. And John Castino gets underneath it. Makes the catch of the pop-up for out number 1. Let us see. We've got Bump Wills leadoff batter. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. 1-0 game. Twins over the Rangers. And that is going to be a 1-5. Dirty Dur. Hard ground ball hit the first. Hit right at Ron Jackson. Takes 2 or 3 steps and beats Wills to the plate easily for out number 2. Billy Sample comes to the plate. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. 1-0 game Twins. Pete Redfern getting the Twins through the inning defensively. 1-4, and that is going to be a fly ball to center field. That one hits Kenny Landreau. Landreau gets underneath it. Makes the catch. That is out number 3. And the Rangers have one more chance. 1-0 is your score. We go to the 9th inning. Twins looking to add something on. Kern is going to stay in for now. I think, who's he facing? Ron Jackson. Smalley will be hitting Switchy. Rob Wilfong. Kern is going to pitch Jackson. Probably Jackson and Smalley. We'll see. Yeah, Kern's going to start the inning anyway. Alrighty, here we go. Ron Jackson is set, 8-9-1. Jackson is facing Kern. Here comes the pitch. And that is a 1-8. And that's going to be a walk issued by Kern. His second of his short outing thus far. Do we want to pinch hit for Roy Smalley? Have anyone else that can play short? Defensively, he's worse. Versus the righty. Smalley is not greatest. Eric Soderholm is not too bad versus righties. 3rd and 1st. Ellis, no. Think we're going to dance with who we brung. Roy Smalley is set, 1 out, top of the 9th. Twins in the lead, Twins at the plate. Jim Kern with a pitch for the Rangers, 5-5. Switchy left-handed batter. That's going to be a hard ground ball hit to short. Nelson Norman comes up with it. 16 on a 3. And he is able to get the ball to second to make the force on Jackson. And on to first, and just a little bit late at first, cannot get Smalley. So Smalley is going to reach with a fielder's choice. 6-4 on Jackson at second for out number 1. Rob Wilfong comes to the plate. Jim Kern is set. Here comes the windup. The pitch. 4-7, left-handed batter, and issues another walk. Runners on first and second for the Twins. Oh, Kenny Landreau comes up, and Kern is coming out of the game. So Kern went 1 1/3. Redfern right there. Wrong guy. Kern went 1 1/3. Yeah, let's pull him out. Who are we going to bring in? It's the 9th. Let's bring in Sparky Lyle. Let's bring in Sparky Lyle. Lyle. He is a 2E30. Facing Kenny Landreau. Landreau is going to face Lyle. Here we go. The windup. The pitch. 5-9 left-handed batter. Fly ball to left field. That one is out there. Hit straight at Al Oliver. Gets underneath it. Makes the easy catch. And Smalley retreats back to second base. Wilfong back to first. 2 outs. Sparky Lyle 1 out away from getting the Rangers back to the plate in the 9th. Glenn Adams at the plate. Lyle with a pitch. 1-8 lefty. Hard ground ball hit the first. This one is to Pat Putnam. Gets it to Lyle covering on the play, and that's going to be out number 3. Twins score nothing. was Lyle. And it's not Zahn or Redfern anymore. I think we are going to have the Twins go to the bullpen as well. So Redfern went 1.0. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do this. 1-0. This is a save opportunity. So let's get the save opportunity going. Twinkies with a chance to pull this one off. Let's see. And whoever comes in is going to face Mickey Rivers, Buddy Bell, and Al Oliver. A very dangerous combination if ever there was one. And who's it going to be? Rivers is a lefty. Bell's a righty. Oliver's a lefty. It could be Mike Marshall. Not going to be Roger Erickson. Paul Hartzell. Nah, he's 7 in singles like crazy. Dave Goltz. Couple 7Ks. He's got some extra base hits close to the middle. And a spell out in his 5-10. I think we're going to go Mike Marshall. We're going to go Mike Marshall coming in to get the save for the Twins. Marshall. He is a 2E10, which merely means he didn't make many errors. Mickey Rivers set the lead off. Marshall, 4-8, left-handed batter, and issues a walk right from the word jump. They're going to put the hold on Rivers. He's a 115. They're going to put the hold on Rivers. Okay, Buddy Bell comes to the plate. None out, bottom of the 9th. Mike Marshall. Here's the pitch to Bell. 4-6, batting right-handed. That is going to be a single into the left center gap, and Rivers is going to get around to third. Oh, Al Oliver comes to the plate. Infield in, I do believe. Infield in. Double play doesn't get it. They're going for the win. Infield in. That is a 2-6. Right. And that's a single for Oliver, and that's going to score Rivers and get Bell to third. And Marshall's coming out of this game. Doinky doink. Marshall tried. Marshall failed. Roger Erickson, no. I think we were looking at Dave Goltz. He's going to come in and do this one. Ah, man. Mike Marshall gave up the run. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. It's not good because this is a Richie Zisk hit an RBI situation for a win. Rangers on the precipice. Dave Goltz is going to come in and try to salvage and go to free baseball for Al Red Sox fan. 2E12. That's Goltz, by the way. No. Down here. No. Come on, Chris. Jesus, Rangers. Goltz up here, yeah. Not that it's going to matter, though. What? Yeah. Oh, Lord, here I go. Captain Whiteout needs his whiteout. Okay. Dave Goltz. Here we go. Nothing like a small little detail to like slow everything up. Here we go. 1-1. Let's go ahead and put that here. 1-1. Bottom of the 9th. Dave Goltz is set. Looks in. Gets his warm-ups finished with Butch Weiniger. Richie Zisk zeroes in. Runners on first and third. Buddy Bell taking a little bit of a lead, trying to be as distracting as possible over there on third base. She's always good at that anyway, third baseman and all. Goltz is set. Here comes the pitch. Righty, 110 single into center field. Richie Zisk RBI single, and that's going to end the ball game. 2-1 Rangers. 2-1 Texas Rangers right there. Oh, man. Nice, exciting. I love how so many of my games go to the last inning. I really do. I love how it goes to the last inning. It just, man, I love baseball, card games, things. I really do. I enjoy them. I enjoy sharing them with you guys. Oh, dear, that was fantastic. Alrighty. Well, let's come in here and let's check out some stats, because we all like our stats. Let's see, right about there, and let's go ahead and focus. Y'all focus, need more focus. That'll work. Rob Wilfong, okay, he goes 0 for 3. Okay, and 2 walks. 2 for 5, Kenny Landreau. Scored a run. 0 for 4, Glenn Adams with a walk. 1 for 4, Bombo Rivera. Triple run batted in. 0 for 4, John Castino. Whiff. Butch Weiniger is 0 for 2. With whiff, walk. Mike Cubbage, 1 for 3. Singled in the 4th. Got a walk. 2 for 3, Ron Jackson. Strikeout and a walk. And Roy Smalley, 1 for 4. So that is going to be, let's see, 2 runs there. Can we see that? Yeah, alright. So yeah, let's do that. So that's 1, 2, 1 error by Rivera, none. Hits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits for the Twins. Make sure we got this where everybody can see. Okay, well, let's do the Rangers pitchers while we're kind of at it there. We have Lyle winning 2/3 of an inning. Yep. Gave up no hits, runs, nothing. No walks or strikeouts. Kern went 1 1/3. Yep, he gave up 3 walks and struck 1 out. And no hits, no runs. Which means Fergie Jenkins. He gave up 1 run. It was earned. Hits, 7. He gave up all of those. No homers, strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 of those are his. Walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 of those are his. So the win goes to Sparky Lyle. Loss is going to go to Dave Goltz. Dave Goltz went not too many innings either. All right, let's do Texas batters. Bump Wills 1 for 4. 0 for 4 Billy Sample. 0 for 3 Mickey Rivers. Scored a run, drew a walk. Buddy Bell 1 for 4. Run scored, single. 3 for 4 Al Oliver with a run batted in. 1 for 4 Richie Zisk, run batted in. 0 for 3 Pat Putnam. 1 for 3 Jim Sundberg. And Nelson Norman 0 for 2 with a sacrifice hit. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits for Texas. Da-de-da. So the pitchers over here. We got it where it needs to be, a little more. Okay, so Minnesota pitchers, we have gave up 1 hit, 1 run. It was an earned run. Is that? Yeah, okay. And the error was down here. Okay. No walks, Ks, or homers. Here we gave up 2 walks. He gave up 1 run. No earned runs. 2 earned runs right there for Marshall. Issued 1 of them. Gave up a walk. 1 walk. Deal. No Ks, homers. Gave up 2 hits. Redfern. Perfect inning. Should have left him in. Jeff Zahn, perfect platform to keep the Twins, to keep the Rangers close, but they exploded in the bottom of the 9th. Jeff Zahn, 7 hits, so he gave up only 4 hits in 7 innings. No runs. There's 1 walk. No strikeouts. So he did not walk, he did not strike out, no homers. But the win goes to Sparky Lyle. But I got to tell you, I'm looking at player of the game, Al Oliver. Player of the game right there. Yeah, so there you go. Your final score. 1979 Stratomatic Baseball. The Minnesota Twins visiting the Texas Rangers at Arlington Stadium. Texas wins in the bottom of the 9th, scoring 2 runs. For the final score of 2-1. Guys, thank you very much for watching. This is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware. If you have any comments or questions or anything, put them down in the doobly-doo. If it's about a particular part of the video, I ask you put a timestamp. Makes my job easier. Guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, keep on rolling. Have a good evening. Take care, guys. Oh, wait a minute. We got to make this official.